Tonight on Closer Look, the checks in the mail. The province is warning residents to be on the lookout for scams that have to do with the $200 rebate checks issued by Doug Ford's government. Toronto Today reporter Sarah Dokudo has been covering this story and joins us tonight from Toronto. Sarah, we'll get into the scams in a second. First, tell us who's eligible to get this $200 rebate.
Absolutely. So it's Ontarians who were 18 years old by December 31st, 2024, who had also filed their income tax by that same date. And an Ontarian must not have been bankrupt or incarcerated in 2024. And families who have qualified for Canada's child benefit can also receive an additional $200 for every child in their home under 18 years old.
All right, so the checks started going out several days ago, but now there is a scam alert, according to the province's website. What are people being cautioned about?
That's right. So some folks have reported receiving phone calls, text messages, emails from scammers claiming to be with the provincial government. And these scammers are in search of personal information, valuable personal information, like your SIN number, your health information, or your banking information. Now, the province, in their scam alert, let folks know that the province will never contact you unprompted, let alone ask for your personal information like that over the phone. So if you do receive a contact from somebody claiming to be with the government looking for your information, it's probably safe to say that that's a scam.
All right, and if the scams aren't bad enough, it seems that some residents have had trouble depositing their checks. What's the issue?
Yeah, so there's been a lot of finger pointing back and forth there. The province has said that the issue is with the banks. Some of the banks have said that the issue is not with them. But it seems to have affected only a small handful of folks in Ontario who have received their checks. But the province did let people know that if your check is erroneous or if it has some trouble being deposited at your bank, you can reach out to Service Ontario and they will send you a new rewritten check within 3 to 4 weeks.
All right. Now, Sarah, with all the issues surrounding these checks, it really begs the question, why didn't the government just do it through direct deposit?
That's a popular question there, yeah. It's kind of unclear. They haven't said why they decided to use checks specifically, but the province did say that the total cost of mailing these checks would be revealed in the public accounts filing for 2024 and 2025. So I think time will tell why we're looking at the checks coming through the mail.
Sarah, opposition parties were quick to jump on the announcement of these rebates, suggesting that perhaps the money should have been spent on things like doctor shortage, fixing schools, or even building more affordable housing. How did Doug Ford react to that?
That's right. Doug Ford still maintains that these checks were sent to Ontarians to help with the cost of living in the province right now. So despite the criticism from the opposition party members, it seems that Ford is sticking to his guns and not letting it affect his position too much.
Sarah Dokudo from Toronto on tonight's Closer Look. Before we leave you, last night, you'll recall on Closer Look, we told you the story of Darren Sims, the big-hearted, big fan of the North Bay Battalion, who had an end-of-life dream come true last Sunday in North Bay, thanks to many groups and organizations there that made it happen. We learned earlier today that Darren passed away while in care at the Nipissing Serenity Hospice, surrounded by family. Darren was 58. Our condolences to Darren's friends and family.